Good evening, everyone. So today we're just going to pivot a little bit. It's day 27 of the 40-day fast, and the topic of the video is from intention to action. So I just want to pause and speak to the part of you that wants change, wants real change, but keeps waiting just for the right time for the change to happen. And maybe it could be you're just waiting to see what's going to happen after my 40 days. Maybe you'll start then. Maybe you'll start talking about or planning your health journey then. But I just want to encourage you. If you've ever said that I'll start on Monday, I just need a bit of motivation first, or let me get my life together first, this message is really honestly, to you. So, because transformation doesn't start with perfection, you just need to make that decision to say, you know what, I'm really going to start. And so every single journey, when I think about it, it has a type of pattern, whether it is a health, it is faith, or it is in business, or purpose. Growth always really follows a specific path. And I just want to take you through it. There's always this burning desire. And I always say to people that, people are, I get a lot of questions and comments. How can you fast for so long? How can you do this? How can you do that? And I always say, because of my why. So if you don't have, the first thing, if you do not have that desire for more or wanting this specific thing to actually happen, that's really where we need to start. Even in books like Think and Grow Rich, it's about desire, having this burning thing to say, I really want to get healthy. I'm not satisfied with the state of my health. And which leads me to the second point of actually recognizing the problem that you have. So you're not happy with your state of health because you wake up in the morning, you're sluggish, you're always going to see a doctor. There's always a pain here. There's always a pain there. So there's a desire, and perhaps the problem could be the one thing that really triggered the desire. But as soon as you make that intention, a mentor of mine always says, every time there's intention, you get a disruption. There's going to be resistance. And resistance, not only do you get it externally from people that you actually know, trust, and love, even resistance from within, your bad habits and all of that, they try to steer you away to get you on that path of sluggishness on a day-to-day basis. Here's what is important. It's okay to have a desire. You've identified the problem. But without a plan, you got to make a plan. Have to write it down. And I'll state another scripture from Habakkuk. It has to be written in tablet. It has to be on paper. And then every single day you are going to be fighting. There's going to be those battles you're going to fight, be it hunger pangs. I'm not accustomed to this. I'm not accustomed to that. Those daily battles, anticipate them. That is actually part of your journey. And then you begin to start growing in self-awareness. And then in no time, at all, you're going to start seeing a new, an absolutely new balance in your life. So this is what people like Tony Robbins, whom I absolutely love his teachings, they call it a hero's journey. And yes, you are the hero of your story. So just remember that. Now, let's start this action. Get honest with yourself. Get honest with yourself. Ask yourself today, where am I really? Where do I want to be? What is actually standing in my way on the path that I want to be? No judgment, just self-reflection. No shame, just the truth. You speaking to yourself, because clarity honestly creates momentum. Step number 2, decide your one small action. Okay, big change is built from small, repeatable choices. Not I'll change my whole life. No, don't do this huge dramatic thing. That's setting yourself up for failure. Okay, so it could be, I'll drink more water. I'll walk 15 minutes a day. I'll prepare tomorrow's meal. I'll pray before I quit. I'll rest instead of binge. Small. You remember in one of the videos, I started talking about creating systems, just like in a business. That's one thing to do. So you may want to do a half an hour session at the gym or exercise in general. Start with 5 minutes so that you get that momentum going. And then step number 3, create a very simple plan. Discipline is not punishment. It shouldn't be punishment at all. It's self-respect in action. Ask yourself, when will I do this? When will I do this? How will I remind myself? If it's not planned, it's postponed. Okay, guys, you've got smartphones. Okay, let's use our smartphones by putting in alarms and have a schedule. Set those alarms as a reminder. At 9 o'clock I do this. At 10 o'clock I do this. That's going to be a start. And one thing about taking action, which is really, really important, I always say to people, I hate being stuck in traffic. I would rather take a longer route just to be able to maintain and, keep going, get motion. I prefer to continue. There's nothing more hideous than being stuck. And just, with a slow pace. Take small steps. Step number 4, expect resistance. You'll feel tired, you'll feel unmotivated, you'll feel tempted. That doesn't mean you're failing. It just means you're growing. Growth always has friction. Okay, like I said, my mentor says, where there's intention there, you are going to get resistance. Step number 5, become the person who keeps going. This journey is changing more than my body. Is changing my identity. I'm becoming consistent, intentional, spirit-led, disciplined, and resilient. And so can you. I cannot really impress on you even more. Scripture for today: faith by itself is not accompanied by action is dead. James 2, chapter 17. Verse 17, James chapter 2, verse 17. Prayer without action is incomplete. Dreams without discipline, they're just dreams. They just retain you. You don't want to do that. So my message to you today, you don't need to be ready. You just need to begin. You don't need to be motivated. You need commitment. You don't need perfection. You need persistence. Your journey starts with one brave step. Take it today. I beg you, take it today. This, the path towards an amazing health, an amazing life is having good health. I cannot impress that much on you. And then once you get on the trajectory, things like fasting for a day, for 2 days, for 3 days, are really going to be so trivial because you would have established your purpose. So I do urge you to be encouraged and yes, take action. Okay, guys, so this is my feedback for day 27 of my 40-day fast. Oh no, the end is near, guys. The end is nigh, you'll see me nice and thin. As in the last 10 days, we're just going to ramp it up a bit. I just wanted to encourage you today. And hey, we will see you tomorrow.